All right, everybody. How we doing? We doing a little better? Should be doing a little better. There should be no chipmunk. I'm hoping there's no chipmunk. Let me check my stream. We'll see. You guys say, hey, Cammy. Tony Corololis. Jeff Rust, Southern Belle, Spicy Sarah, Earth First, Space Later, Billingtano, Liz the Iron Maiden, Chicago Artist, Question the Answers, Scooter Stringer, Sue Finelli, Scrotal Xerox, Vincent Loonman, maybe an hour show today to make up for for last week. No chipmunk. Oh, good. Voy. Not all there yet. Well, someday I'll figure it out. I think it's because of this update. It's because of the big Apple, the latest Operation OS update. It really messed with everything, man. It's been a while since they've had an update that messed with stuff the way that this messes with stuff. Texas bar shooter. There was a Texas bar shooting. See, I've just been avoiding the internet. literally been avoiding the internet. The only time I ever come on the internet is to basically why is it so heavy on this side? What's up with this one? Is this one okay? Or is it this one that's not proper? Weird. Okay. Anyway, it's quiet for you. Many updates lately also on YouTube. Yeah, I don't think all the software has caught up yet, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Check. Anyway. The one on your right is lower. Yeah. Every time you watch Coffee Talk, there's been an earthquake. So every Monday, you're having earthquakes. Yeah, I used to have awesome sound. Remember how awesome my sound was? Now it's total shit. Excuse me. But I also haven't taken the time to figure it out. Hello. What's up with this one? What is up? What is up? Why? Why? Check. They're low. Okay, let me see if I can make it match this other one. No. Do that. How about that? Let's see. Sorry. I think it's still fucked up. Oh, God. I hate this shit. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on this stuff because I'm just going to get frustrated. I'm going to end up smashing the end stream button. So can you guys deal with it or not? Because if you can't deal with it, well, I guess we're just going to have to shut her down. Because I don't have the patience. I'm telling you, I don't have the patience today. Let me see if I can. I might just make it so it's all the one thing and there's no weird, about this. Get rid of the tracking. Check. All right. Oh, see, now we're all the same. How about that? Something was going weird with me doing the left and the right. So we'll just deal with it. There we go. No more left and right for now. How about that? I have the patience. Tammy has an echo. All right. So, apparently everybody's been losing their mind about Jim Carrey. What's up with that? Hello, Luke. That's better. Yes, now it's balanced. Way better. Okay. Fantastic. I think that was what was messing with it was the left and right tracking. We don't need that. We don't need it. All right, fantastic. I'm happy now. I also already have my Google Voice page open. So the phone number 704-666-1776 should be working. Should be. Check. Let's see. I think it is. Fantastic. All right. What's up, Tommy? What's up, Tommy? Tell the truth. Hey, Melissa. Good to see you. Thanks for delivering the hug. Oh, hello, Accidental Alchemist. Hello, Ivan T. Good to see you. It was a makeup person that made a latex mask of the guy who played the mask. Oh.
Recognize my dad. A pretty big challenge trying to do my speech in French. So, I wrote it and I researched it and I practiced it like crazy. But, it's, then I watched everybody like talking 1,000 miles an hour up there, receiving their awards. And I was like, I'm dead. And I made mistakes and I was like a novice, but I felt a lot of love. And I felt a lot of appreciation that I tried, and what I.
Alexis Stone as Jim Carrey in Paris. Interesting. Thank you for calling Coffee Talk. You're on with Karen B.
Hey, Karen B. It's Tony Corololis.
What is up, Tony? Good to hear from you.
Not much. I've been missing the show, and glad it's all working all good as of now. I got a couple of things. I got one request is you mentioned something one time, and I don't know if you really got to speak it out fully because we kept on, I think it was at one episode where we were talking about the Law's idea of the non-communist place that he was envisioning, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was that episode. You kept on trying to bring something up about the moon, and then we kept on getting back to the non-communist settlement type of idea. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was good. And just a reminder that we didn't fully talk that out that one day, and that was within 2 or 3 months or something. So I figured I'd mention that.
Do you remember what we were talking about with the moon? Can you give me some more?
No, and I can totally go and dig it up. Because I know I think it really was that episode or the episode right before it. So I'll find it. I'll shout it off in the Rebellion if you don't remember it right now. Or I'll even shout it off during the show. I guess I'll try to do that. But either way, coming soon. Hopefully you can talk that out fully. And then, so yeah, that was one thing. And then the other thing I was thinking about, that whole thing all the kids are all hyped about, that 6-7 thing?
Oh my God, yes. Yes.
So, yeah, what is the significance to it? Who knows? But I at least did kind of put together, since I'm all into that Chinese zodiac thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I like to think of, even there was another episode where I remember you said that the element number for Ra, or Ra for radium,
mm-hmm.
It was 88, and then I go, ooh, a dragon, because dragon's 88. So that's just kind of, I'm so into it, that's how I think of it. So currently, this year that we're in, the Fire Horse year is 66, and then next year is 67. So, I don't know, they're kind of hyping up having all the kids say 6-7, because that, technically number-wise, that is the Chinese zodiac for next year. So maybe they're just hyping up, the fire goat next year a lot, but I just realized that. And my car is all 66, and it is I got a Z66 car, I got the Route 66 license plate, and nothing satanic about it. I really just honored it as, that means fire horse to me. So does that make sense? A little bit?
How does the number correlate with the sign? How does that?
Yeah, because 1966 was the fire horse.
Uh-huh.
And then Zulu was born in 67, but then he had an early birthday, so he is the fire horse 66.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so just
Okay.
like, and then we are now 60 years from that 1966. So then next year is going to be 60 years from 1967. It's like a 60-year cycle thing. So
Ah,
I even got like
okay. Okay.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and I even got like one shirt out in Huntington Beach, and I guess it was founded in 1906, and that is also like '06 is also Fire Horse. So I just thought about it, 6-7 at least has a little bit of significance to me just because of the Chinese zodiac thing, but I don't know, and that is next year. So I don't know, they're having all the kids shout it. Maybe that gives some sort of energy hype to next year. So maybe we're going to have a chill year and next year it's going to be something bad, but who knows, I just thought it up, figured I could talk it out here.
Okay. Yeah, the 6-7 stuff. I actually watched a video on that where some guy broke it down, like where it came from, and it comes from like a line in some rap song.
Yeah, I was hearing that, and then there's like another rapper guy that I heard. Like his whole album was called All Sixes and Sevens, so it's been in some stuff, like the Lil Wayne song, the 6'7" or whatever. But I just find the most interesting thing to me is it being like to me meaning fire goat.
Yeah,
That's what it means to me. Yeah,
I don't think the kids know about that though.
yeah, they don't have a clue on the Chinese zodiac, not
No,
at
it
all.
would be way cooler if they did.
I know, I know. If they were saying fire goat as though that means 6'7" or something, I would appreciate that. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought of that little 6-7 thing. I did have a couple other things, but I don't know. If I think anything else, I'll call back in. We got a long show ahead of us. It's sounding good, so
All
enjoy
right.
yourself, Karen, and I'll try to remember what that thing was you were trying to talk about. I just remember you
Yes,
kept
with the
on trying to
moon.
talk about it, and then you kept on getting calls throwing you off.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm always down to talk about stuff. I just don't remember specifically what it was we were trying to talk about that day.
Yeah, I gotcha. And I never try to call in when you're in the zone and you're digging into something. I'll wait until, a little lull or a pause or something. I'll be appropriate. But I don't know, people that day, you were trying to go off on this tangent and I liked it, but yeah, I kept on getting abruptly interrupted by the callers. And it's fine. But yeah, that's how it happened that day.
All right. All right. Well,
All
thanks,
right. Well,
Tony.
peace out, Karen. Thank you for doing the show.
All right. Later.
All right. Later.
Somebody was trying to call. Now you can call. The line is open again. What's up, 33 NDB? Exposing Moz tricks. You need the Abrahamic contract to number the stars to understand 6-7. All occult knowledge is critical. 3-3. Thank you for calling Coffee Talk. You're on with Karen B.
Hey, I called maybe about a month ago, and I was talking about how I'd been looking into like the whole manosphere thing, the red pill thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I'll call or not, but anyway, it's been kind of like very interesting to me, and I think what I find most interesting, because I've kind of gotten into various conspiracies over the years and stuff. And what interests me is the way it has just really divided. Like everything is about division, right? And so now, like, we've had like the race stuff, we've had, I don't know, just government stuff, feminism. Now we've got like the manosphere, and everybody just hates everybody. Like,
Yeah.
men hate women, blacks hate whites, whites hate blacks. And it's just like nonstop. Just everything's just divide.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just blows me away how they're like the powers that be are able to just get us all just to hate each other so much. But we're so divided, and like, so I'm a Christian, and I was talking with this fellow Christian the other day about my experience when I went to the hospital, because I had to have my shoulder fixed after I broke it. So I did like surgery and stuff. And she's a former nurse. She's retired now, but I was complaining about like the nurses and the way they were treating me. And like they would ask me, like right after the surgery, they were asking me like, how much pain are you in? On a scale of 1 to 10. And I'd say 10. And they'd like write it down. Then they'd go back out of the room. Then they'd come back like an hour later, ask me the same thing, take my vitals and all that stuff. And I'd say 10. And they'd say, okay. And they'd write it down and go back out. Like the third time, I said, why do you guys keep asking me how much pain I'm in and then you don't do anything? I said, oh, well, we're just documenting stuff. I was like, well, can I get some further painkillers or something? Because they had me on like 10 milligrams of oxycodone. And so they said, oh, well, we'll look into that. They came back like an hour later. They said, yeah, we got approval to up it by another 10 milligrams. And when they did that, it just made a world of difference. I was, before I was just like counting the minutes, just trying to make sure I could breathe because I was in so much pain. And, you know, after they did that, it's just like so much better. I mean, I was still in pretty intense pain, but at least it was bearable, you know? But like they wouldn't have done anything if I hadn't said that. So I was explaining this to my friend, and she took it like as a personal insult or something. She's like so angry at me. And then she's like, Michael, you have a very negative view of the medical establishment. People aren't just out to get you. They're trying to help you and all this stuff. I guess I had talked about some other experiences in the past and whatever. And I talked about like my views of science, how I'm pretty cynical and all that stuff. And she's just on the total opposite side of all that stuff. So she totally believes in the medical establishment. I mean, her husband got back surgery done, and now he's in crippling pain. They fused his vertebrae together, and they put like some kind of brace or something in there. So he's just in absolute pain throughout the day, and it'll probably be that way the rest of his life. And yet she just thinks the medical establishment is just, you know, the best thing that we have, you know. But again, like we're just like, so she's a Christian. You'd think that we'd be kind of able to come to some kind of agreement or something. But we are just diametrically opposed on that issue, on the feminism issue. You know, there's just like several things that we would never be able to come together on. So you'd think that like being Christian, having this ideology that you think would unite us, that has no effect at all. We're still just totally divided. We can't even talk to each other.
Yeah.
And that's the way it was during COVID too. Like I just felt like, you know, going into these churches where everybody's like 6 feet separated from each other, sitting on separate pews, like every other pew, wearing face masks, or else they just closed down the worship service altogether for like a year. And I'm just thinking, do these people have any discernment at all? Like, can they not like see what's going on? Like, you'd think that if you have the Spirit, you know, you'd be able to discern when you're being hoodwinked or being manipulated or something. They can't.
No.
So, you know, it's not like being a Christian was, and that like totally red pilled me in a lot of ways about, or black pilled me basically about thinking that Christianity was some kind of like safe place to go to be amongst people that you can feel a kindred spirit toward and kind of, you know, make friends with so that you can feel a little bit more at home and safe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I had nowhere to go, so it was just an awful time, and that was a really bad time for me. Like
What,
20
COVID?
was it
During COVID?
2020 to 23?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that sucked for most people. Truth be told. You're definitely not alone there. It was one of the worst times ever.
Yeah, just everything is just we're so divided. There's no it's almost like there's no uniting um element at all anymore. Even people in the conspiracy circles, they can't even unite because they get stuck on one issue and then they hate everybody else or something.
Oh, yes, I know. I know. Because there's a lot of things that come down the pipeline that I don't agree with, and everybody's like, "What? What? You don't get it? What? Haven't you watched the video? Are you a show? Are you a gatekeeper? Blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Oh my god, no! Please just stop."
Yeah, man, it's something else. I live in a strange world, man.
It is
Strange.
very strange world. Shout out to Mark Sargent.
Yeah, yeah. I mean to steal his trademark there. But it's accurate. It's an accurate description.
It is for sure.
All right. Well, I just wanted to vent. So thanks for letting me do that.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for calling and listening and hanging out.
All right.
Later.
Yeah.
Sunny in Scotland today, starting to feel heat from the sun. Woo! Oh man, I was driving around yesterday and I smelled flowers. I smelled pretty flowers and I was like, oh, I can smell springtime. It's almost here. What is Christianity but faith that at some time help will be sent, and when it gets here, faith that it is what it says it is. All else is leaning on your own understanding, which are you not to do. It's hard. I don't know why that paragraph that you wrote there, that little or that sentence was so hard for me to read. I don't know why, but that was it was a very difficult sentence to read. Oh my goodness. Scooter. The Boston Ray. Low vitamin A diet cured any pain of mine. Never met anybody who felt better after spinal surgery ever. Occidental Alchemist, it's like, I watched this random video and it was like a testimony of a guy who was like a surgeon. He was a neurosurgeon, right? He went to medical school, and he became a neurosurgeon. But because actual brain surgeries are so rare, neurosurgeons just do all surgeries basically around the spine. So it's like the brain and the spinal cord. So a lot of surgeries that this guy did was a lot of spinal surgeries. And he stopped doing the spinal surgeries. Like, he left it as a profession because he felt like he wasn't helping people. Isn't that funny? He said that he felt like he wasn't helping people, and that all the people that did get better just got better on their own. Like, it was anybody that was like, they would start exercising or lose weight or doing something where they changed their own habits in life to improve their health and their back health. And then they would say, hey, you know what? I don't need to do the surgery anymore. And they would cancel the surgery. And then people that he did do surgery on, they'd be okay for a little while, but he said that their problems would always come back. Like, it would never, he felt like it was never solving anybody's problem. And that the only people whose problems were solved were those people that took it upon themselves to fix themselves and their back. So, and it was like it was a long video. Like, he talked for a while. It was like over a half hour, I think. I can't remember. I don't know. You'd have to go find it maybe somewhere. Maybe you can. But anyways, I just thought it was very interesting. Watched that a few months ago now. But Yeah, but it makes sense. It makes sense, right? If you really want true healing, the best thing you can do is like, change your habits and do things to improve your overall health that way, because it's your bad habits, probably most likely, um, that led to you being in that position in the first place. So yeah, you have to fix yourself. You have to, change how you do things, take care of your body, do exercises. Was he a Korean surgeon? Yes, Dr. Law. Yes, I saw that video too. Okay, there you go. Hot in the greenhouse, had to take a break repairing pipes that froze. In upper Wisconsin, we still have snow on the ground. I want spring so bad I can smell your flowers too. I know. I'm like, please, please just get warm again. Please start growing. And I think things are starting to grow. I was walking around the house today. The buds are starting to pop on some plants, and there's some leaves, like the lily leaves are starting to grow. The iris leaves are starting to grow. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I broke my neck, same as Christopher Reeves, and the surgeon saved me. I still walk. My back L5 surgery was a dud, still hurt. Wow. Surgeon saved you? Nice. That's amazing. I mean, it's not to say that there aren't, I do believe trauma surgeons, that they absolutely are necessary and do help. Thank you for calling Coffee Talk. You're on with Karen B.
Karen. So Tony was talking about the moon, and that got me thinking about some of these channels that you see on YouTube where the sky is always falling and everything is, oh my God, it's the Mandela effect, or oh my God, that there's 666s everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
the ones that kind of drive us crazy. But they're actually based in something, but they just go way too far with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of those channels keeps going on about the wet moon, otherwise known as the Cheshire. I can never say that word. Cheshire moon.
Mm-hmm.
And I had never paid attention to that. I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw this guy talking about it. And then a couple of weeks ago, here in Montana, sure enough, I was out walking the dogs at early nighttime, and sure enough, it was a crescent moon, like a bowl on the bottom of the moon, with the two horns pointed straight up of the crescent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember in my entire life seeing that when I grew up in Michigan or here in Montana or anywhere. I understand how it could happen, where the sun is moving between the tropics of the seasons, so it's, I guess, hitting the moon differently. Anyway, have you noticed that? Moons like that every year?
Well, I wouldn't say every year, but I have seen them. Yeah. Once I started paying attention to the sky, that is. It's like I don't remember seeing that stuff when I was growing up either, but also I wasn't trying to pay attention. So
right. That's what I'm always stuck with too. I can't swear that I've never seen it. I could have and just didn't think anything of it. It's weird how little I paid attention to the sky.
Right.
So I looked it up, and for my latitude, it's supposed to happen in the spring. So early February seems a little early for it, but it just got me wondering if things are changing with the lights in the sky. I think Earth is changing. I think our climate is changing. I don't think it has anything to do with humans causing it, though.
Yeah, it could just be part of the cycle. I mean, we're not here long enough to know, and like all of our documented weather is like only a couple hundred years, so
hmm
we have no idea. I think it's all
Yeah.
just part of like Earth's cycle, which
Uh-huh.
makes sense, you know. It would make sense.
Yeah, and it really could be a 26,000-year cycle, for all we know. That's possible.
Yeah. I have no idea. I just don't really believe in the deep time, like the millions and millions of years and all that. I'm just like, you guys, it really doesn't take millions of years for these things to happen. You really don't need that deep of time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Well, the other thing I was going to run past you is, have you been watching anything to do with the military getting rid of Anthropic's AI, Claude?
No.
Yeah, that happened last Friday, and so they lost $200 million in contracts with anything to do with the government. So the administration said they got pissed off at Anthropic because Anthropic refused to cross two red lines that when they started the company, the guys at Anthropic had left. What's the company that has ChatGPT? Oh, OpenAI. They left OpenAI because they said, well, we're going to be, safety is our thing. You guys aren't putting any guardrails on your AI. So that was the start of Anthropic, and the two main lines in the sand that they drew was their AI will never be allowed to be used for mass surveillance of Americans, and number two, it will never be allowed to be used to kill people, to hunt and kill people. Sounds pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are but that was a big problem for the government. And they finally said, you either give us the raw version of Claude without that, or you're out. And Anthropic said no, and they were like, well, fuck you, you're out. We're going to do, I guess that means we're going to do mass surveillance if we want. And the military is, and this came from the Pentagon too, by the way.
Wow.
So the military is going to, I guess that means they want to be able to use it to kill people.
Oh, of course they do.
I don't.
They use other AIs to kill people already.
Yeah, Israel does. Yeah. Israel did after they staged October 7th. Yeah. Yep. So that's going on. It's getting pretty crazy. And it's a bummer too. I hope it doesn't kill Anthropic, because out of all the AI companies, they at least seem to be the most.
Well, they at least don't want to use the AI to kill people, so that's a good thing.
Right.
I would say that's a good thing. That they don't want to use their product to kill people. Because that other guy, that Palantir guy, is super excited about murdering people.
Right. and the OpenAI guy.
He likes to murder people too, didn't he? He murdered an employee.
Right. There's something really wrong with that guy. I just pick up a lot of evil coming off him. It's not good. And he's the one that on day number 2 after the inauguration, he and Trump and then the third guy from Oracle, they're standing out there saying, yeah, we're building Stargate data centers across the country, basically to rule over us. So that's OpenAI for you. And they just killed Anthropic. And I hope the company survives. Because again, at least they're trying to keep it aligned with humanity,
right?
to not be evil. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I've got.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for that.
Okay, see you.
Bye. Did somebody say that Ben was here? Hail, Ben. Tony posted that moon topic in the rebellion. Or you posted the wet moon thing. Why it's called the wet moon? According to folklore, the crescent moon is wet when its tips are upright or smiling because it is said to hold water in its bowl. It is dry when its tips point sideways, allowing water to pour out. That's pretty cool. Thank you for calling Coffee Talk. You're on with Karen B.
Queen Bee, can you hear me?
Yes, what's up, Dr. Law?
Hey. You know I'm always lurking.
Yes.
I got a couple things to say. Just give me a minute. Hey, first and foremost, I'm still in this thing a little bit, but I always like to shout out, all the activists out there, and there's only one that I follow, and that's Peter Jarvio.
Yes.
This guy is back at it at the university and college campuses up there in the Ohio area, West Virginia, and northeastern area. But he's hit, a few colleges, because the last year he got into an accident. Someone totaled his car back in December, and he just got back active again last month. But he's, been out there flat smacking over 400 people so far in like 3 or 4 times he's been out to colleges. But I just want to shout him out. I've been trying to get him to do record his interactions with students, but he feels that they get kind of timid when interacting with him. I went out there. He came to Columbia and did some flat smacking at my alma mater, University of South Carolina, and we had a great time. I recorded for him, and I sent it out to get it put out there. Maybe I need to send it to you and have you put it out there, on your channel or something. But I just want to shout him out. Also, you were talking about you seeing buds and smelling the springtime coming, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's cold over here. It's cold over here right now in Columbia.
Oh, I know. It's cold here now, too. But yesterday and the day before, it wasn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it got cold again.
Oh, my. Just when you think it's going to warm up, right?
Yes.
We get a blizzard.
Yes. The weather's totally messing with us.
Ryan, talking about buds, I wanted to wish our bud of all, the king of bud, Mr. Daryl Davis, a very happy birthday. That guy
is today his birthday?
A great guy. I think today's his birthday, March 2nd, I think. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Him on Facebook. Jenny Rife put out and wished him a happy birthday. So I sent him a message yesterday. We texted back and forth last night. Yeah, I just want to shout out the King of Bud.
The King of Bud.
Happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday.
He's a great guy, But also, I want to get back into the my son, my oldest son. He's 23. He had a classmate that passed away. Listen to this. The kid was only 23.
Yeah.
Right? 23, 24. He died doing a half marathon in Greenville.
Did he get the jab?
He died suddenly. What do you think?
That's a shame, man. That's really a shame.
No.
It's sad. I feel like that's sad.
Karen, I have compassion, sympathy, and empathy for them, but man, you like people are dumb.